Hey everybody, Anthony here, and before we get started with the match between Naga and Ciliag for Encounter 5's Top 8, I do need to apologize for the fact that the first couple minutes of this match were actually lost and were not recorded. Twitch decided to just completely melt down, the OBS started to melt down as well, and as a result, I do not have the first 2 minutes, but thankfully, not much happened, so I can quickly recap it here. Naga went first, flipped Shockwave, sent Night Racer into Fire Drive, did 5 damage. Then fired on Ciliag's turn. He flipped Blaster, deployed Steel Jaw, played a Photon Charge onto Fire Drive off of Blaster, and then played a Bellicosity onto Blaster. That looks like an Assault formation, but I assure you it is a Bellicosity. It was a visual glitch that I've been dealing with. And then sent Blaster into Night Racer for a good amount of damage. I believe 6 was the total. And then did a Photon Charge damage to Huffer. So we now rejoin the match from the point where green icons were being decided. Again, sorry about the first few minutes being lost. I don't know what happened. It was just complete chaos because we had already been dealing with some technical issues. And then this happened. And it was just unfortunate. But again, you have the recap there. And there are plenty of people that can verify that's what actually happened. So anyways, enjoy. Okay, I am sorry about the host of technical issues that we've been dealing with tonight. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, so Naga is thinking about things. There is a wedge formation that is possibly getting picked up here after the last attack, which again, in case this wasn't on the recording, Ciliag drew, flipped Blaster, deployed Steel Jaw, got a Photon Charge off of the Blaster play. Played it on Fire Drive. Fire Drive went into Night Racer, did some damage, Photon Charge damage onto Huffer, and then Naga is now thinking about... Okay, so we're over to Naga's turn now after a host of issues. Flipping Shockwave to draw and then scrap. Scrapping a Mecha Star. And I'm going to adjust the camera slightly so I can see both players' hands a little bit better. Okay, so Naga is going to set a secret. Crown is going to be the upgrade for turn on the Shockwave. Huffer in. Huffer into Fire Drive. 4 Pierce 2. Oh, and Fire Drive's alive on 1. Are you kidding me? Why does this keep happening? Anyways, moving over to Ciliag's turn. I promise I will get into the rhythm of things here eventually. But honestly, though, a Battle Master being alive on 1 is not the worst thing in the world for the player who's fighting it. This is bad comedy to remove the utility. This is bad comedy to remove the utility. Good lord. Grenade on Fire Drive! Oh, good lord. Oh, good lord. And then... Steel Jaw into Night Racer. Patrol the perimeter is the secret. Going in for 4. I reject your utility and substitute my own. True. 5 Pierce 1. 5 Pierce 1. Takes the Pierce 1 after a pretty decent block. Oop, he's got no way on top. That's one way to KO your Battle Master. True. Oh, Naga just said, oh wow, he's got something in mind. That is that's never something you want him to hear. Drop stab arms for wedge for... Oh no, I think I know what he's up to and I hate it. So he draws the OA off the top. What's the top of the deck? Is Blaster now dead? Maybe? I didn't see what the card was that he was looking at on the top. Because I was busy reading chat. Naga has to pray that this hits. That's... Playing the OA off the bat. Planting a card on the top. Oh no! He has the Scoundrels in hand! Flip Huffer, pitch the wedge formation, play the Scoundrels after field communicatoring the Terrifying Resilience off the top, which was playing with OA, and then sending Shockwave into Steeljaw. And he doesn't even get it! All that insane combo theory just to flip an orange, a blue, and a green. And that's, wait, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blocking 2, taking 8, alive on 1. Are you kidding me? What is going on right now? I am so confused. I don't even know what to say anymore. I'm stunned. That is huge. Naga missing his OA. He's still probably going to get a chance at another one. But he doesn't have a hand. That could change everything. Fire Drive will die at the start of the turn, and everybody on Naga's side takes 2. Putting Fire Drive onto Blaster. Flipping Blaster to deploy Ravage. Top card of the deck is... Oh, come on! So Ravage gets a Power Punch now. I guarantee Ozzy is happy beyond belief at that one. Oh my god, what is going on? I have no idea what's happening. Oh, and Hand of Adaptus to draw 3, sure. And he's got a follow-up on it next turn if Steeljaw is somehow alive. Draws Bashing Shield, Photon Charge, Mechastar. What is happening in Top Cut? Every time I make a prediction on a match, it starts to go the other way. So, for instance, Superion versus Sharks earlier. I thought Sharks had that one. Superion wins 2-0. Then Ozzy versus Wheeljank with Captain Omega versus Infinite Megs. I thought Captain Omega had that. Infinite Megs wins 2-0. Now, Naga has missed his OA. Celiac is up 5 cards in hand. Has a Power Punch and the Photon Blaster from Fire Drive on the field. And has a Wheel Turn. Also had an Erratic Energy Grenade fire off. With a Hand of Adaptus, 2 Mechastars, a Photon Charge, and a Bashing Shield in hand. He hasn't played an upgrade yet. Yeah, he could totally just drop the Bashing Shield right now. Let's see if he remembers that, though. Okay, I have calmed down now. I have finished losing my mind. I'm still a little wound up from the technical issues. I don't think he's realized he played an upgrade yet. I would agree with you on that one. He didn't realize it. He played the Power Punch off the top from Blaster. He did not use his upgrade for turn. Eight Pierce 4 into Night Racer. That is a dead Night Racer. And Power Punch falls off. Blaster goes into Huffer. Dumping 4 cards. Oh, he was keeping that. He may have kept that in hand intentionally. And going into Shockwave, it seems. Base 12, good lord. $14 with bold 1 from Steeljaw. Watch as he flips a white icon. Nope. $15. Oh, wait, that was into Huffer. Block 3 and dead Huffer. Okay. So Huffer's dead. We all thought Naga would be over here just nuking multiple characters in a turn. Nope, it's Celiag this time. Untap. Draws a Reclaim. I don't know how good that is in this situation. And Naga seems to be agreeing with me. He's not sure if it's good or not. Blaster living up to the Dragon Ruler of the same name. True! That was a Yu-Gi-Oh! Joke for those of you who don't know. There's a card in Yu-Gi-Oh! Called Blaster Dragon Ruler of Infernos, who one of his abilities is to destroy a monster just out of nowhere. Dragon Rulers are nuts. Go look up the History of Yu-Gi-Oh! Episode on them. I still have the adrenaline flowing from what just happened there. Absolutely insane series of events. Shockwave as is. Gonna hold the Reclaim. Yeah, right now, honestly, Naga just needs to turtle, so not flipping him to bot mode is actually a pretty smart move in the grand scheme of things if you look at it from that perspective. Of course, this is where Ozzy jumps in and says, yeah, here's what you're not considering, this, this, and this. This is some finely aged TFTCG gameplay, true. This is everything Yu-Gi-Oh! Wants to be. That is going to piss off several people, but I don't care, I just said it. Going into Steeljaw, he is not going to try for a one-hit KO on Ravage. Oh, and then he flips 2 oranges. 12. So 6, 7, 8, 9. It's actually 11. Oh, he could have gotten Ravage. Oof. Oof. Big oof. Reclaim for OA. You have to. Wait a minute. He just got rid of Blaster. I was just about to say, Blaster legally cannot be in the scrap pile. Yeah, so, yeah. Blaster accidentally ended up in, Celiag's, flipped cards, so that is just being resolved as we draw for turn. Hand of Adaptus to draw 2. This is going to be at least a pitch 3, maybe. Maybe only a pitch 2, but we'll see what happens off the draw. Cosmic Rust Cannon. Oh, Naga's scared. Naga's scared now. Ravage goes first, takes the damage from CRC, and goes in for 3, 7, 8 Pierce 2. Yep, Pierce 2. 5 take... 8 block 5, take 3. When your advantage isn't overwhelming. True. Ooh, Celiag's not going to go for the Scan the Vaults. That's a good decision. I should probably jump in and mention CRC. Never mind, he immediately made that decision as soon as I muted. He's going to keep the CRC on Ravage. Blaster going in, pitching a take the shot for just +1. So now going in for 9... 11, Pierce 1. And we got a shuffle. So going in for 11. Blocking 3, 4. Blocking 5. Take 6. Go to 11. Oh, this is going to be close. A lot of oranges in that flip. Naga is going to be drawing a Reclaim. How is this so close? I don't know. I honestly have no idea. But if Blaster, of all things, manages to beat this, good lord. Untap. Draw for turn. So, Combat Dagger is the top card of the deck. Is Blaster going to gatekeep Shockwave out of top 8? I wouldn't be surprised, given the fact I predicted Shockwave to win. Not playing / keeping Bashing Shield has made it close. Oh yeah, he would have a lot more damage if he had knocked off the Terrifying Resilience. Goes for the OA. Shockwave going into Ravage. Doesn't get it! 10. 10, that's a dead Ravage. Oh, had he played the Bashing Shield, this would be so much better. Yeah, that Bashing Shield play may end up be what makes or breaks this game. You have to pitch both of those cards and just go in with Fire Drive. He's got Tough. Oh, this is so close. Again, if Celiag had played that Bashing Shield, he'd have the screws on Naga right now. But because he didn't, this is very close. Why would you play that? Pitch it to Blaster! Or to Fire Drive! Okay, so that's 9. Come on, flip a white icon. 9 going in for 11. Oh, removes OA from the equation. Oh, wait, block 5, take 6. Oh my god. He's dead on the nose. What? Oh my god, what is going on? Yeah, so Legendary would be very happy if he saw this. And also, Bethany Molina, who was in our first top 8 match of the day, just posted a GIF in tournament chat, or a video in tournament chat, and tagged me in on it. It's just Stephen A. Smith yelling, "What the hell?" And I'm like, yes, that is very much me right now. Good lord. While they are sideboarding, let's take a moment to unwind and just think very calmly about things that are going to be happening that will not involve crazy amounts of chaos. Such as TFCon Orlando. Like the last few TFCons, the TFTCG will be at TFCon Orlando. And by the TFTCG, I mean yours truly. I'll be there all weekend playing games, talking about the game all weekend to people who are not familiar with what's been going on in the community since the cancellation. And I'll be giving stuff away. Not going to reveal what the giveaway stuff is, but stuff will be given away. So, yeah, if you are at TFCon Orlando, swing on by and come say hi. I'm more than happy to get a few games with you. If you got your own cards, bring them. If you don't worry. I'll have plenty of decks on hand for you to mess around with. Again, the entire weekend of TFCon Orlando, I will be there representing the TFTCG. The TFTCG, everyone deserve better. Wait, better than it got for Wati. Ah, okay. Took me a minute to process that. So, yeah. I'm still... Talking is hard. Very true. Okay, looking at the sideboard. So Celiac's not siding into Wind Charger. That honestly, you could go either way with that, but it did kind of help him clutch that out at the end. Naga's not siding into Ratbat, which is what's curious to me. But then again, Huffer does have a better defense, so I guess that does make sense in that context. So, Naga probably brings in the 3 Tri-Plate that are sitting in his sideboard. Actually, I'm not sure what Naga does with his sideboard. I would try to make an educated guess here, but I've learned not to question the Australians and the Kiwis. And I'm not sure what Celiac does. Maybe brings in his United Against Tyranny. I don't know. I did not see what was on the top of Naga's deck, but Naga is going first. Flip Shockwave. Send Night Racer into Fire Drive. Top card was a Combat Dagger. Yep, there's the United Against Tyranny, and he's got one in hand, so he definitely brought those in. So 5 blocking, 0, take 5. Immersed in Shadow for Wedge Formation. Sadly, he will not be siding in memes. Yeah. That's your job. Here comes the magic show, says Celiac. Brings out Steeljaw for the Blaster Flip. And the top card of the deck is... Naga's not happy about that one. Grenade off the top and onto Fire Drive. So, now you just send Fire Drive in here. Oh, and United Against Tyranny, too. Might as well. Draw for Fire Drive. This is bad comedy. 8? So, okay, Celiac forgot about the +2 from United Against Tyranny. So, 8 going into Night Racer's 1 after the defense reduction. Take 7. Jesus. Ay, ay, ay. Reclaim is the top of the deck. Oh my god, Naga is just going through it in this match. Good lord. Dropping OA for a crown. Wait, what? Oh, he's got a second in hand. That makes sense. Top card of the deck is... What is happening right now? Naga really wishes he could look at the card underneath that Reclaim that's now on top of the deck. That is just unfortunate. Good lord. So top card of the deck is a Reclaim. So he'll be able to play that with Shockwave. I wonder if after this in Astro Train OA, we forgot that OA is essentially luck-based outside of specific circumstances. You have a point there. Putting Combat Dagger on top of the deck. What is he planning? Okay, so he's flipping Shockwave to draw the Combat Dagger. And CRC is the drop on Celiac's side. Terrifying Resilience is now the top card of the deck. Naga is not having a good time right now. That's all I'll say. And he just admitted it. Combat Dagger on Shockwave. Huffer going into Fire Drive. For High Mirage. 4 Pierce 1. Oh, are you kidding me? Again? Alive on 1! What is going on right now? Like, I am sorry. I cannot help but lose my mind at this. This is just insanity. Not gonna pick up the crown. And now over to Celiac's turn as Blaster is just like, sayonara, suckers, and the grenade goes off. So Fire Drive is now on Blaster. So draw for turn, which technically happens before the grenade goes off, but whatever, same result here. Nothing would have changed if the grenade had gone off first, so whatever, it's out of sequence. Again, it technically should have happened the other way around, but in this situation, it's fine. Not going to be pedantic. So, Photon charges the draw. Hand of Adaptus to draw 2 before flipping. I like that move. Grenade Bashing Shield. Flip Blaster to ult mode, probably. Yep, there it is. And then Grenade Launcher on Steeljaw. And who do you send this into here? You're going in for 7 with Bold 1. Going into Huffer, yeah, that's probably the correct decision. That is, white icon. So that is with Bold 1. So that's 7, 8, 9, because again, this is a Bellicosity. 10, Pierce 2. 10 blocking 4, takes 6. Oh, come on! Wait, wasn't he at 2? Yeah, he was, okay, he was on 2. Not an alive on 1, not an alive on 1, not an alive on 1. Okay, so Huffer is 1 grenade away from dying. I wonder where you could get one of those. So the Hand of Adaptus was played. I think Celiac just got confused and thought it was in his flips for a moment. Loading the Cannon is the top card of the deck. Oh my god. Naga is looking at his green icons right now, so he is planning something. Dropping Reclaim for Sturdy Armor, and he's gonna draw the Loading the Cannon. Looking at the top card with Shockwave. OA! Naga is telling himself not to do something for some reason. Naga saying there's no way. I'm not sure what he's on about, but looking at his hand, I'm trying to see what the line is here. Wait. He's gonna play the OA, plan nothing, play Sturdy Armor for turn, flip Huffer, pitch Immersed in Shadow to play the Crown onto Shockwave, send Shockwave into Steeljaw. He has Bold 1. Doesn't hit a white icon again! Are you kidding me? Oh no! Going in for 6, 8. Block 1 takes 7. Block 1 takes 7. Again, that's a Bellicosity, not an Assault formation. Oh my god. Drop Wedge for OA. What is going on? How many white icons is Naga playing even? 11. That is, I think, enough for OA. This is Astro OA all over again. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, I was playing an Astro Train OA deck that Naga had brewed up during Encounter 4, and during the top 8 of that event, this exact thing happened where basically I just could not hit OA to save my life. United against Tyranny off the top from a blaster flip, deploying Ravage. He's got a grenade in hand. Play the United against Tyranny onto Blaster. Shockwave, I think, gets the -2 from that. Yep, Shockwave. He's still got his action play, though, so... Yep, action for turn. This is bad comedy to remove the Crown. Nope, there goes the OA potential there. With both Reclaims out of the picture, or at least 2 Reclaims out of the picture. How many is he playing, even? Yeah, he's playing 3 Reclaims, so there could be a third one floating around here somewhere. In fact, let's take a look. Okay, 2 are in the scrap. So, Celiag's played his action, gotten his flip, and got a United Against Tyranny off of it. What is the upgrade for turn going to be? Because there's really... So, honestly, you could argue for any of the upgrades in hand. The Photon Charge gets a bit of extra damage onto Huffer. Actually, but while also getting some damage... Or Huffer or Night Racer, while also getting more damage onto Soundwave. Power Punch just gets a maximum damage onto Soundwave. Grenade spreads some damage on the field, but you don't get anything extra onto Soundwave. And Bashing Shield ensures that OA cannot fire at all, probably for the rest of the game if this keeps up. Fire Drive is ranged. Very ranged as a weapon. True. Goes for the Bashing Shield to ensure that OA does not fire and gives himself a bit extra time. Again, I think playing any of those could have been argued for as the correct play. So 4 Pierce 2 from Ravage. That is a dead Huffer. Turns out guns are ranged. Does that technically make shotguns like long-range melee? I don't know, I'll figure that out later. Blaster into Shockwave. How many cards does he get a pitch for Blaster here? So just pitching the Power Punch. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So going in for 12 now after flips with Bold 1 from from Steeljaw as well. So 12, Pierce 2. Block 3, take 9, up to 10. Ow! Loading the cannon for Scoundrels. Draw 1. Goes for the Severed Combiner Hand on the top of the deck with Shockwave. Taking a look at that. Bashing Shield accidentally got scrapped. Whoops. So Severed is the top card. So flipping Shockwave. So Night Racer going in for 4. Steeljaw is now dead. Not gonna pick anything up on Naga's side of the field. Wait, is he main decking Severed? I mean, it makes sense. It's actually a pretty decent OA card just because, again, it is white-green. Yeah, he's main decking 2 of them. So now we're over to Celiag's turn. Drew a fight for position. You've got the Pierce with Ravage. So, honestly, I think Shockwave is probably going to nuke Ravage. So, honestly, I'd say play the grenade on Ravage and just send him into Night Racer. Night Racer gets KO'd thanks to the Pierce 2. When Ravage eventually dies, that's an additional 2 damage on the Shockwave, reduces how many cards you need to pitch with Blaster. doesn't play the grenade. That's a bold move. Six Pierce 3. Pierce gets Night Racer. Drop grenade for the bashing shield. Oh, he may be saving the grenade for the attack into Shockwave, but then he just pitched it for the bashing shield, so there goes that argument. Although the bashing shield is nice in this situation, because, I mean, it'll put the screws on him with the terrifying resilience. Draws a Gamma Disruptor. Patrol the Perimeter is on top of the deck. Playing the Secret. Top card is now a Sab Arms. That would have been even better, but, what can you do? Thinking about... Flip Shockwave. Draw the Sab Arms. Naga's already played his action for turn, so he can't play the Sab Arms. Celiac probably gets rid of the Photon Charge? Yeah, going for the Photon Charge. You want to play the Bashing Shield next turn, so you might as well. Besides, it's not like you're playing... How many other pump upgrades? Yeah, 3 Grenade Launcher, 3 Power Punch, 2 Photon Charge, 3 CRC, 2 Mecha Star. Yeah, he's playing the full suite. I did not catch what the top card of the deck was for Naga. But an LV Gamma comes down. Yeah, you absolutely have to keep the Bashing Shield here, so that is definitely correct. Send Shockwave into Ravage. 8 block 1 takes 7. Oh my god. How is this happening? Scoundrels for Severed. Draws a Take the Shot. There's pitch material for Fire Drive. And Legendary says Blaster is B tier. Yeah, it's taking Shockwave OA to task. Flipping Ravage to alt mode. And then there's another Bashing Shield. Pitching the Take the Shot. And Blaster does have Pierce 2 again. So going in, patrol the perimeter. So Bashing Shield to get rid of the Terrifying. Pitch 1 to Blaster. Going in for 5, 9, 10, 12. Wait. 5, 9, 10, 11. Wait. How is that 12? Hold on. The game is not over, folks. There was a miscalculation. It was 11 Pierce 3, not 12 Pierce 3. Shockwave is alive on 1. The Patrol the Perimeter saved Naga there. He needs to fire an OA this turn. Orange Blaster is as good as Orange Bugs. That's not B tier. Oh, that's a hot... Oh, wait, no, that's Ozzy saying that. So that's an informed take. I thought that was John saying that. Looks like some tier lists need to be updated. Maybe. So Naga has to go for things. Always has been, and it's gotten better with Wind Charger and Wave 8 Rek'Gar. And even without those two with Fire Drive, again... It's taking Shockwave OA to task. So plays the Secret. And Sab Arms is the Secret. Wait, did Naga just concede? Wait, yeah, he just conceded. Naga doesn't believe he can get OA. This is amazing, or John in the chat, yeah. Did he just concede? He just conceded! Oh my god! This has now happened 3 times this top 8, where I say the winner is going to be one deck, but then the other person 2-0s the guy I thought was going to win. So Celiac with Blaster, Wave 3, well, not Wave 3, Blaster with Fire Drive, who is like the first of his 3 big partners, takes the win 2-0 over Naga and Shockwave OA. What? Good lord. I don't even know what to say. I'm not going to predict Legendary versus John because I don't want to curse that match. So, yeah. So, Alpha Strikes can beat Shockwave OA. Even Grease Stain is really good. I mean, you proved that with your Soundwave builds. I'm going to have to go back and look at what Naga was playing against with Shockwave, because if it was a lot of control decks, I would not be surprised if that's why it was looking good, and it just immediately folded to a pretty high-tier aggro deck in Blaster. But that is for me to do, because I am, again, one of the devs, so I gotta pay attention to this stuff. In the meanwhile, hopefully you enjoyed what you saw here today. If you did, there's a little purple button you can push down below to show that. If you're watching this on Twitch, or if you're watching the YouTube re-upload of this, there's a little red button you can push down below to show that. We will be back on Wednesday at 3 p.m. Eastern for the final match of Top 8. Again, John versus Legendary, Apex Galaxy versus Rodimus Cars. It should be an interesting match, but I'm not going to predict it because that is going to end horribly for somebody. So, I can barely believe Naga lost in top 8. Again, like you said earlier, OA has now twice made a decent run to top 8 and then just completely whiffed in top 8. So, that maybe says something about the card as a whole, but that is for us to speculate on the Discord server. So, we will go do that. And again, tonight, Celiac with Blaster wins 2-0 over Naga with Shockwave OA. We'll see you all on Wednesday at 3 for Apex Galaxy versus Rodimus Cars. That will do it for this broadcast. Peace out, y'all.